You're lying there in the dark. Your eyes are closed. Your body is exhausted. But your mind is absolutely racing. You're thinking about tomorrow's meeting, that conversation you had 3 days ago, the thing you forgot to do, the thing you're worried about, the thing you can't stop replaying. And you just want to sleep. You just want your brain to finally, mercifully shut off. But it won't. If that sounds like your life, you're not broken, you're not weak, you're not someone who just can't sleep. You're someone who was never given the right tools. And that changes today. Here's what most people do. They try to fix their sleep by going to bed earlier, or drinking chamomile tea, or scrolling their phone less, sometimes. And then when none of it works, they tell themselves they're just bad sleepers. They accept it. They carry the exhaustion in the next day like a backpack full of bricks, into their work, their relationships, their mood, their body. And they wonder why everything feels so hard. The truth? Sleep isn't something your body does to you. Sleep is something your body is designed to do naturally when you stop accidentally fighting it. And before we go any deeper into exactly what that looks like, I want you to know there are related programs linked in the video description below. These go far beyond what we can cover in a single video. People who have gone through them have completely transformed the way they sleep, the way they feel, and honestly the way they live. If you're serious about change, don't wait until the end of the video to check them out. The window to access them may not stay open long, but if you want to understand the why first, stay right here, because what I'm about to share will change how you see your nights forever. Let's talk about what sleep deprivation actually does to you. Not the textbook version, the real version. You wake up after another bad night, and the very first thing you feel is dread. Not tiredness, dread. Because you know what today is going to be like. Your thoughts are going to feel foggy, every small problem is going to feel enormous, your patience is going to be a thread, thin, fraying, someone is going to say something completely innocent and you're going to snap, and then you're going to feel guilty about snapping. And that guilt is going to follow you, and tonight, when you're lying in bed, you're going to replay it, and the cycle starts again. Research consistently shows that even one night of poor sleep measurably reduces your ability to regulate emotions. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking, literally becomes less active, so you're not imagining it. You actually feel things more intensely, and think less clearly when you're sleep-deprived. You're not dramatic, you're depleted, and it compounds. 3 nights of broken sleep accumulates the same cognitive impairment as being legally drunk, and most people are walking around in that fog every single day, functioning just enough to get by, never truly thriving. Now let me show you the other side. Imagine waking up before your alarm and actually feeling rested. Not just less tired, genuinely rested. Your mind is quiet and clear, you think faster, you react better, small frustrations don't derail you. You have energy in the afternoon, not the fake kind from a second cup of coffee, real energy. Your body recovers better, your mood is stable, your focus is sharp. You show up as the version of yourself you actually want to be. That's not a fantasy. That's what consistent quality sleep produces. And it is 100% achievable for you. Here's the routine. It's simple. It's backed by decades of sleep science, and it works. Start with your environment. Your bedroom needs to be a signal for sleep, not a multi-purpose room your brain associates with stress and stimulation. Cool it down. The ideal sleep temperature for most people is somewhere between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your core body temperature needs to drop slightly to initiate sleep. A warm room fights that process. A cool room supports it. Darken it completely. Even small amounts of light, a phone charging, a streetlight through thin curtains, can suppress melatonin production. Your brain reads light as daytime. Melatonin is your sleep hormone. Kill the light, give melatonin room to work. Now here's where most people miss it. The transition. You cannot go from a fully activated, stimulated, problem-solving brain state directly to sleep. That's like driving at 80 miles per hour and trying to stop by just releasing the gas. You need a braking system. You need a wind-down window. 1 hour before bed, stop doing anything that requires decisions. No work emails, no news, no planning tomorrow, no intense conversations. Your nervous system needs a signal that the day is done. That signal has to be consistent and intentional. Dim your lights in the hour before bed. Warm, low light tells your brain the sun is setting. It starts releasing melatonin. Blue-white bright light does the opposite. It keeps you alert, it delays sleep onset. This one change alone has helped countless people fall asleep 30 to 45 minutes faster. Pick a wind-down activity that requires almost nothing from your brain. Reading a physical book works beautifully. Gentle stretching, a warm shower or bath. And this is powerful because when you step out, your body temperature drops rapidly, which actually accelerates the sleep onset process. Light journaling to get the thoughts out of your head and onto paper so they stop circling. Now, your phone. This is non-negotiable. Your phone is a dopamine machine. Every notification, every scroll, every social media post is engineered to keep your nervous system activated. Put it in another room. Or at the very minimum, face it down, in do not disturb mode, across the room. The bed is for sleep. Your brain needs to learn that association again. Set a consistent sleep time, not flexible, consistent. Your circadian rhythm is a biological clock. It runs on regularity. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, yes, even weekends, your body begins releasing melatonin at the right time, automatically. The routine becomes biological. Sleep starts happening to you instead of you chasing it. Now let's talk about what's happening in your mind when you actually get into bed. The racing thoughts, the replaying, the what-ifs. Here's a technique that works. Write down 3 things that went well today. Not big things, tiny things. The coffee was good, the sun was out for 10 minutes, someone held the door. This simple act shifts your brain from threat scanning mode to safety recognition mode. Your nervous system begins to settle. Your body gets the signal, we are okay, we are safe, we can rest. Slow your breathing, breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, out for 8. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system. Your heart rate drops, your muscles release, your brain waves slow. This is not a trick. This is physiology. Within 2 to 3 weeks of following this routine consistently, the average person reports falling asleep 40 to 50% faster. They report waking up less throughout the night. They report feeling more restored in the morning. Within a month, many reported changing not just their sleep, but their relationships, their work performance, their emotional regulation, their physical health. Because when you fix your sleep, you fix almost everything else too. You deserve to experience that. Not someday. Now. If you're ready to go deeper than what a single video can give you, the programs linked in the video description below are built exactly for people who are serious about real, lasting transformation. People who want results, not just information. Most people will watch this video and do nothing. They'll convince themselves they'll start next week, that they're too busy, that they'll figure it out eventually. Don't be that person. The resources down below are there for the people who decide to actually change. That decision is yours to make right now, while you still can.